Rosie, your last request
Right here in Texas.
700 and something.
Ooh,
2,700 was the last
her
request.
last request was
Okay.
2,700. That's how much
All
they
right.
got paid. Y'all
We
gonna
didn't even
break
get
y'all in on that.
10,000. Do you know what her request would be at 100,000?
27,000. Call me Rose.
Okay, do you understand what I'm trying to say to you here? Okay? Now, that little card that we carry around and that everybody carries around, I had 22 of them. Okay? And what we do not have to do is try to convince anybody to stop using the cards they carry around. That's not what this is about. It is not about stopping using a card. Matter of fact, this is what I love most about it, this whole industry. It's one of the few times of products I've ever seen in life that the longer you have it, the more valuable it becomes to you.
Yes.
How many things are like that?
Not many.
How many things
No depreciation.
Family.
No depreciation whatsoever.
Okay.
It becomes more valuable.
Yeah.
You have a card for 10 years, that you're proud. That takes some pride of ownership in there, and you want to keep it. Nothing
Yes.
wrong with that. It's a beautiful business to be in because it has low attrition when you get people in it for the right reasons.
That's right.
Okay? Everything else is short-lived, but if they start boss tossing,
Baby.
okay,
What happened?
It's over.
you know, that's just part of life. And then you want your kids to boss talk. So it's a longevity. That's a $1 billion move right there. Okay? Believe me, it's going viral. Go on the internet, boss talks. You know, we just scratched the surface, but I'm telling you that is a big time move. That when we saw said and done, I guarantee you'll be in the airport and you hear some clink clink, you'll hear that sound. You hear that sound in places that you couldn't even imagine. Okay, and you guys are the founders that represented that first step in that direction. Wow. And again, it's hard to put into words.
Yes.
The type of incomes that can be generated from that situation. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, when it comes to the credit stuff, let's talk about this. Because I've always been really open and honest with you guys. I tell you everything. I mean, I'm transparent as it can be. Okay?
Yes.
And I've never maintained to be some expert in any of this stuff. Okay?
Right.
I told everybody before, I didn't know how to turn the doggone machine on. Okay? I didn't know how to turn it on. Okay? But we're here today. Okay? Now, when we started with this credit stuff, what's the normal? So you go to the credit bureau, you apply. That's normal, right? Mm-hmm. You get the approval. Okay, we get the approval. We collect the data that we have in our database. We tried to send it to the credit bureau first. Let's see. To give you a perspective, that 400 cards that we talked about in the beginning, when we had to create a file for the bank, okay, when we issued the first 400 cards. When we created the file for the bank and uploaded the file to the bank, 397 of the 400 was wrong. Only 3 was correct. That's bad. Okay.
That's bad.
All right.
Pastor.
But we didn't know. We just didn't know.
All right.
Now we upload files. They're 100% correct. Because we know the date of birth has to be formatted a certain way. The Social Security number has to be formatted a certain way. We know how to format it, how to get the information into the system where it's accepted. Okay? Now we work with thousands when it comes to this card. We did our first upload. All of them was wrong. I mean, every one of them was wrong. So, but the worst thing is we uploaded thousands into the system. Then we had to physically go in and delete them one at a time because there was no way to go in and delete all of them. Start over again. We had to delete them all one at a time. So we...
You live and you learn. You live and you learn.
So anyway, made it through that, got them all deleted stuff. So I finally made a decision to hire a company. I hired a company to upload the data for us. And when you upload the data, what happens is, they call it a test file, where they take some of the files or whatever and scrub them and they look through it or whatever. Okay, there's a lesson right here. So if you don't want to do this in your next, whatever you do, I'm going to tell you something. Okay, you don't know, I didn't know. They took our test data, they ran it. Now this is some information that they didn't give me. I had to pull some strings to get this information I'm going to share with you, because they don't tell you what's wrong. They don't tell you what's wrong. All right, just say no, okay? They pulled like 100 files, right? And they tested those files. There was 4 dead people in the files.
Wow. They done crossed over. Okay.
It was CPNs and all kinds of made up crazy numbers. The stuff that people was putting into the system.
Why we do that? Why we do it?
No.
And it caused the whole thing to get kicked out.
That's what messed us up.
That's what the delay was. We put the information in.
Yeah.
They looked at the information. They say, you have got to be crazy. All right? But who knew?
We learning.
That's right. We learned. Turns out that there's a way to scrub the information before you submit it.
Right.
Remember I told you I'm a plan B kind of guy?
Peace and light, sis.
Well, what I did was when we went in and set this deal up, something told me in the back of my mind, to set up a secondary deal, just as a backup, which is what I did. And if you guys don't know, some of you who've been around for a while, you know our very first product was the Z license sleeve, medical product, right?
Right.
And as a matter of fact, if you look at your back office now, it still says Z license, because when we started building the whole process, it was Z license, before it became Ztegrity. So I went in and utilized our medical product. And so the result is once the information got kicked out or whatever, it caused problems for the Ztegrity deal. So then we went clean the information up and we resubmitting it because we got approval for our medical product too. Okay? So we're submitting the information now on our medical. So when you see this on the bureaus, it's going to say a medical deal. Okay? But it doesn't matter because it's the same, it's the same amount of time, the same amount or whatever. Doesn't matter what the name is. Okay? Matters is that it shows up. But we were fortunate enough, again, it's a little voice that I believe everybody has. Okay? And that little voice will lead you in the right direction.
Sure will.
You got to listen.
And the more you do it over time, the better you're going to get it.
You get stronger, yes.
I promise you that. The more you do it, the better you're going to get.
Peace, y'all.
So, I'm an expert at it.
Okay.
I really listen to that little voice, okay?
Listen to his
And
spirit.
I tell you, it has never failed. Never, not one time. So, the lesson to learn from that, guys, is that this ain't easy, okay?
That's right.
And I don't care how smart you are, there's no substitute for experience. Okay? Experience is really the key. It is. And so we want to make sure, that we share this, let people know what's going on. And I'm going to do a webinar on Wednesday, a live webinar on Wednesday to kind of inform everybody to where we are, whatever. But we're just a few days away from that new file, that after we scrub the information, take out all the dead people.
Okay.
Literally.
And the CPNs and all this other trash that's in there, that we'll be able to, help the people that gave us good information. But isn't that crazy though? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? It's really embarrassing actually. And it's easy for people to judge you. Very easy for people to judge you.
When they don't know.
And they have no experience in doing any of this. At the same time, they don't know anything about the process and what it takes to do it. Because if it was easy,
it already been done. Tell the truth.
It'd be done. Many people have done it. I think God has blessed me with the ability to be fearless. Because I don't care who it is. I'm not afraid to try, and I'm not afraid to fail either. I've failed many times. Like I tell people, many times we were in this business right here and ran out of money. Just run out. Or even worse, that was in the beginning. In the very beginning, we run out of money. I go back to work, go make some more money, bring some more money. Let's go. Okay? But we also had some other issues we had to deal with. That is, we have over $100,000 that's out there frozen. That's right. In with processors. Okay.
Oh,
no. Let me tell y'all a story about this processor stuff. Okay.
Peace, Johnny boy. Thank you.
So y'all can understand what we're up against. Okay. There's two sides to this processing stuff. Okay. You have the salespeople, and you have the underwriters. Okay. They don't talk to each other.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Salespeople, oh, we got you. Yeah, no problem. Come on in. Right there. Sign right here. We got you. We sign that paper. We go to work. The doggone what's it called? The underwriters. What the hell y'all selling over there?
What the hell y'all
and so,
doing over
let me tell you what I've learned. There's codes. There's codes for every kind of business you can think of.
Oh, yeah, true.
Okay, number has a number. And that's how they determine who you are. Who we are, there ain't no doggone code.
Okay, they ain't used to us doing this. Saving our people out here.
The code doesn't exist for who we are.
Okay.
And so,
Setting a precedent.
PayPal gave me a call.
Okay.
And she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "What's what I'm doing this?" And she said, "Who told you how to do that?"
Uh-oh, you won't post the new.
I said, "What do you mean? Who told you how to do that?" I can't make this up. I said, "Well, nobody told me how to do it. It just made sense to me."
Okay, the Holy Spirit.
I said, well, I have to escalate this.
Escalate it, baby.
We plan on escalating. Stop. PayPal known for that.
So a lot of times, like I said, we have over $100,000 that's out there that's just frozen. And we'll get the money eventually.
They will not stop no greatness, though.
Okay, Kane.
But guess what? You know what? We're fine.
Oh!
Free, baby.
You know what I'm saying? We're fine. Those people who have money requests in or whatever on Friday, their money's due. Their money's sent.
Okay.
And that money's sent. So think about this for a minute. How many companies could withstand having over $100,000 frozen like that?
You see how they stagnate our people and still can't stop this.
Rent paid, a light bill paid. Gotta get an air conditioner man here.
Probably in the crowd. Sure did. Fed everybody.
But that's the way it goes. Okay? So I want you guys to understand that. Now, let's talk about the letter that a lot of people got about the rapid. Okay? When we very first started this process, I called probably 100 different banks. Everybody thought I was crazy. Like, why would you want to do that? What are you doing? Why?
Because I'm trying to save my people.
I think it makes sense because this, that, and the other, and I believe people would really enjoy it. They would like to have something better, quality, they'd be proud of, and this, that, boss tosses.
I know. Tell the truth, he was excited. it. That's look. We know that.
Excuse me?
Explain that again. What did you just say?
Sorry, sir. Call the next one. Okay. Finally, I got one. Okay. All right. And so we just kind of took the first thing coming. Anything that you got, we just jumped on, right? All right. So here's what's interesting. Now, if you look at our website, you look at it, you've never seen MetaBank on our website? Oh, you've never seen MetaBank on our website?
Nope.
Teresa, we got to focus on finances, guys.
Pay on our website.
We got to. How we going to change our life?
These marketers, everybody, starts promoting MetaBank and Rapid Pay or whatever.
Right,
That's a no-no.
Okay. Now,
they don't know business, sis.
You can't use these people's names and advertisement promotion without their approval. You just
without payment.
It was all over the internet, everywhere. And so it's important for you guys and all of us to understand that we have to be mindful, because those people, whoever we're working with, they play a very small role in what our product is about, okay? And I knew that from day one, because I figured when this is all said and done that we would have multiple banks that we're working through. And not one, not two, So we had a second bank, okay? And we got two more coming on in the next few days.
Yes.
Woo! Growth, y'all!
And God, Will is in here. We're going to have our own credit union.
Yeah. See, look at it. Okay? No, we got to financially focus, period.
Support from that. People ask me, I told somebody that said,
man out here saving children.
Maybe we just need to own our own bank. How you going to do that? I said, I don't know.
But guess what? It's going to get done.
I don't know.
Because he a doer.
I don't have a clue.
Get on board, family.
But that ain't never stopped anything, right? Because I just put it out in the world, and the world is responding.
Almost at 10,000 card holders.
So any connections that you have, anything like that, we need that information. Because, like I said, we understand it now that I don't care if it's a credit union or a bank or whatever, financial institution, we got to get, dig our feet in and get deeper in the game. Because let me tell you what's happening right now.
Financially being established.
Right now, all the deals that I'm putting together, I'm putting it together with someone who already has a deal with the bank. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
In other words, I'm not dealing directly with the bank.
But first we got to do the
I'm
public.
dealing with a third party who deals with the bank.
Right.
Now, what you guys do not know is that I've had my foot on the brake of this business. My foot has been on the brake. You don't know that. Okay. Because we didn't have no meetings like this. I ain't been on the road.
No.
I can jump on the road. And we can go from city to city to city and build a team, and we'll be at 100,000.
It's easy. It's easy.
I'm telling you, because we go get it.
Okay.
We go get it. And you guys are testament to that. I know that we can go get it.
People see the vision. It's easy to see.
So the point is I've been holding back because I want to solidify our position and make sure we're in the best possible position we can be in. It's very important. Again, it's that plan B. So when Rapid did that, of course, we had another, account. So we just moved over to another account. We got two more coming. And that's why I say it's hard to kind of box me into a corner or paint me into a corner, because I'm always thinking ahead like that, okay? I think it's very, very important, okay? So some of the key things I want to reiterate one more time. We do not want to be known as the company who provides trade lines.
Okay.
That is not who we want to be in the marketplace. Who we want to be in the marketplace is a company that helps people understand the value of their dollars.
Yes. Our people to understand the value of their buying power.
To understand that the products that they use to spend their money, that there's tremendous profit in those products.
That's true.
You can't pull a card out of your wallet right now that I can pull into a computer and see that it's $1 billion company. You can't pull one out. Okay, when I did mine, the smallest was $7 billion, and the largest was $500 billion. Here's what we know about $1 billion company. A $1 billion company has some millionaires in it.
Yeah.
A lot of them have billionaires in it too. But it's millionaires in a $1 billion corporation. There's a lot of six-figure earners in a $1 billion corporation. It's a lot of middle-income people make up that corporation, and a bunch of part-time people to make it up. Okay. You can't find a company that's billions of dollars that does not exist.
True.
Okay? And if every card you have in your wallet represents a multi-billion dollar company, that is a clue. Okay?
That's the truth.
In network marketing, that's the holy grail. Can we become a $1 billion company? It's the holy grail, getting to $1 billion. Almost nobody makes it. In this industry, everybody makes it.
Yes.
Okay? Think about what I'm saying to you. My goodness. So what are we asking people to do? Let's get down to it. Really, what are we asking of people?
Okay.
We ain't asking to get rid of the cards you got now. Don't close your bank account. Keep your credit cards, your debit cards, your debit card you got. But add this one.
Yes.
Okay? Add this one. Because this one here gives you a seat at the table.
Okay.
Yes.
Woo-wee! This one here represents you.
Ever in your life wanted to be in the front of the money instead of watching it roll by you, just simply get a card. And at least once a month, go buy something with it and tell a few people about it, okay?
That's it.
That's pretty much it, okay? Go tell some people about it. Now, the biggest success that I have seen, some of the biggest successes I've seen in this business is people who do this. They get their card and they shoot a small little video, okay? And they do it wrong. They do it wrong. But they do it, they do it. And you go look online, look at it. They'll be like,
yep, it's in Decatur. It's in everywhere. We want to be in every state republic.
I'm so happy. I'm going to take it out of here. Look at it, so pretty. And then look at the boss toes.
Go to this website, sign up today. All you need is $70.
All much they say. But you look at the comments. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, how'd you get that? Think about that for a minute. This is people responding to this, okay? Now, here's the only twist I think that
it is on Sunday, Goddess,
that we should share with everybody. Tell them why you bought the card, okay? You don't have to tell them what the card really does or the benefits of it. Tell them why you ordered the card. Because I can promise you that people on Facebook that are connected to you probably have something in common with you.
Right.
Yes.
That's why they're connected to you, okay? So if they have something in common with you, and you tell them why you brought it, why you ordered the card, then guess what? They might say, well, I need it for the same reason, okay? I need it for the same reason.
Coming to the
and I don't care what the reason is you bought it. If you bought it because you want to earn extra income, then guess what? I guarantee you there's people on Facebook that feel the same way. If you bought it because you want to floss, boss toss, and have fun with it, I guarantee you there's people that's following you that want to do the same thing, okay? So we got to let everybody in our downlines know that the most important thing that they can do if they're on Facebook is to shoot a small, simple little video. I don't care if you drop the camera. I don't care if you stutter.
Yes, and they also got red bottom card, a car card.
Show your card number.
Yeah, you gonna show your card number.
Yeah, make sure y'all don't show y'all card number.
But let people see your level of excitement and tell them why you ordered it. Okay? I guarantee you that the very moment that word gets out and becomes the norm, we're going to attract so many people that we can't even count them, okay? I'm telling you that we'll attract so many people because it's a very simple formula, okay? What you cannot do is lie to people.
Okay, you can't do that. We're going to have integrity when we dealing with each other, period.
You cannot lie. If you lie, they will know it right away.
Exactly. Folks don't want to be lied to. They tired of it. We ain't got time for that.
People tell you lying anyway.
They just let you talk.
But the vast majority of people are going to say, well, you know what? Let me check into this, okay? Let me tell you what I found out about people.
Oh, I got your number on the front.
People tend to criticize what they don't know. They have done one lick of research. They don't know nothing about my background. Nothing. They don't know that for 30 years, I work with kids. They don't know that.
Metal card.
You know, they have no
all
clue.
the cards are different prices, but you
if they
come
do
in
a
at 70.
little research, I pretty much guarantee that they'll come back and say, well, you know what? You know, he as good or bad as anybody. You know, God may have been on to something, here. Just
This
a
is
little
the
research.
$50 card for the children, the 18
So we want to encourage people to do their due diligence. Okay? Now, I want you to think about something for a minute. I've been in business forever. Okay? I mean forever.
It supports your own.
I was 3 years old. I think I told you. My mom took me to Easter egg hunt. I was selling my eggs to the kids right now.
Look at her. You had hustling with 3 y'all.
That's a long time. My mom, kids kept running over to the parents. Give me a dime, give me a
Get
dime.
10 cent, Daddy.
My mom sitting there with the other parents. So, what are these kids doing? I'm over there.
Please pop up and listen. It's no deadline. Go and get your $70 and get in.
Boy, what are you doing? They want the eggs. They got them.
I'm learning, Mama.
My mom was a seamstress.
Put it up here so I can see it.
Bless her heart, she's not with us anymore, but she made clothes for a living, okay? So I'm telling you how funny story, right?
Okay, hold it.
She would leave the clothes with me, say, Miss Williams is gonna come. This is $20 for this dress.
Okay.
Mr. George is gonna come. It's $30 for these pants.
She's learning you.
Whatever, okay?
Add something to it. I already know you add something to it.
So Miss Williams come up.
What is that?
Oh, this is so nice. Oh, baby, yeah. Okay.
I did a video on that before.
30? But I thought it was only 20.
I mean,
So I see.
You can always upload your increase.
That dress. You look in the video, you just said it was beautiful. Okay? She deserved more than 20, don't you think? Oh. Yeah, baby, you're right.
Oh, she had to add you in there.
Now, I'm like 7 years old now. I'm a little kid, right?
That baby was smart.
My mom come home. I hand her the money. She said, "It's too much money." I say, "Mama, I got you some extra money on that."
Aww.
Because you deserve more than that.
Aww.
And so when I tell you that this is who I am, this is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is just who I am. You know, I can't be nothing else. Okay? So I'm fearless, and I'm going to always do the right thing. If you don't know what I'm doing, you can make an assumption, okay, that I am doing the right thing, okay? Because that's just the way I'm built. Okay, I don't mind. I'm not in a hurry, okay? Matter of fact, I'm probably the most patient, persistent people you have ever met in your life. And so I have good ideas from time to time. And there are days in my life that I've, had where I wondered, Lord, why would you give me a brain like this and make me a 300-pound plus black man? Just being honest.
So you could be for the people.
You know, it didn't make sense to me.
Well, y'all know he a black or more. He a black or more.
With the glasses on, in the back of the class that weigh 110 pounds, soaking wet. That's when I look in the mirror, that's what's going on inside this body.
Shouts out to the nerds.
I say, man, I could do it if I could, with the resources, I can get to Mars before Elon Musk.
Okay. See? Look at this genius.
I believe that. I really believe that.
Okay.
So my point is that I've done so many things in life, and create many wonderful products and services, and helped a lot of people. I mean, hundreds of thousands of people. And if you Google my name, you will not see somebody saying, I took a dime.
Okay.
No, I did.
Okay. My money. He cheated me.
Look, she Nancy Drew the situation.
That is to do. In this society we live in, it is hard to do. So let me explain to you how I do it. I don't want anybody's money who's not satisfied with my business or my service.
See? You see how that goes?
I don't want it.
I'm gonna learn
what people do is this. Two kinds of people I run into when money issues come in. The first one will go to their bank or the card company and say, he took my money, defrauded me out of my money, okay? That's the first person. So the card company who I'm dealing with, they will send me a message saying, this is charges being disputed, okay? I send them tracking number, I send them date of birth, social security number, your address, I send every possible information I can to them to protect my name.
Yeah.
And I rarely lose.
Okay.
Rarely lose, okay? I mean, 90% of the time I win those. And the other 10% that I don't win is because I didn't get to it quick enough, okay? So, that person right there is kind of out of luck. But then I have people pick up the phone and call me and say, Troy, this is not working out for me. I tried. It's not working out for me. And, try something else. It's no problem, sir. Send your card back and I'll give you a refund, 100%. You can have it. Wow. Okay? No problem. Depending on how they say it, I give them a little speech, though. Y'all want to hear the speech?
Yeah. Yes, we do. Let them down easy.
Here's the speech I give them. I say, now you know that we delivered that card to you and everything, and we spent money to do that. We can't recoup that. You do know we paid our commissions, because you signed up somebody who earned. So basically 50% of that money went out the door. You do know that, okay? So I can eat that loss, okay? Give you back basically 50% of their money. I said, or if you just tell me to take the whole loss and you're fine with that, I'll take the whole loss. I say, but we can never do business again. Say, we can never do business again because I don't think it's fair, okay? Some people say, well, you know what, Troy, just give me the 50% and I'm good. That person right there can come back to me and I'll open the world to them, okay? The person say, I want all my money back. I give it back to them. I say, thank you very much. I'm sorry that I was not able to satisfy your needs or whatever. And I leave it at that. I never want people to leave mad or angry or nothing like, because I'm not mad or angry, okay?
That's right.
Give me money back happily. That's very key. Happily give it back. And so that's how, that's a rare thing in this world today. Okay, it's very rare. Okay, and so that is just something that we need to be mindful of as well. Okay, all right, we need to be mindful of that so you know your CEO. Okay, you need to know these things. So again, that give me the message here. Where we at, Fiona?
Question and answers.
Okay.
All right, we had question and
So
answers,
now
y'all.
what we're gonna do is move on to the question and answers. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer your
This
direct
brother is
questions.
so honest.
Okay, who has a question?
Millionaire reaching back for our people.
My first question. I want the information for the car because I want to get my car.
It was a personal question, that's why.
No, I just
okay, it
wanted
was
the information
personal.
for the car. I want to go get my car. My dream car. I
Started
gotta
on
get fast so they can
this.
see.
Say Harold brought a car program to me, and I looked at it and said, "Wow, we can do better than that." And so we built a situation where basically, through a unit level, a person could generate monthly residual income that could allow them to quickly escalate, depending on how fast they built it, to the point to where they can to be able to, drive their car, Now the dollar amount, in other words, if you don't know the numbers, if, in our auto program, basically if you tell 5 people, who each tell 5 people, that's 25 people each. Those 25 people tell 5 people, that's 125 people. At that point, you're earning over $700 a month, right there, okay? And name of it is Sonic Automotive.
Yes.
Okay, Sonic Automotive.
That's just to earn the car.
Look them up. You will see that they have cars all over the country. They're huge. And so basically, if you have the income with us, we can verify your income. We can put you in a car.
Yeah,
As long as you have the income coming in from us on a monthly basis.
Maserati, Bentley, whatever
That we
you
can
want.
prove to them.
I
Okay?
want us to focus on
Now,
land.
here's what's interesting. The car bonus alone. So again, when I bought this Bentley out here, my plan was that that car would go to somebody in this business.
Yes, say it, Lord.
Bentley, y'all. I resell mine.
And so,
Time to get to work.
I need a tractor.
and so that I'm letting you know that's going to happen. Somebody gets closer to
receive
it
Thank
or
you,
whatever,
Father. Yeah.
that they're going to have that car.
25 people, see, 5 people.
Yeah, 5.
He's talking about elevating financially, Robin. A lot of our people are talking about being out of the system, but yet they on YouTube and on Facebook and got a cell phone. What we're talking about is learning money so that we can change our economic situations. Powernomics. But he about to break down the compensation plan. Now, it's so easy to bring in 5 people.
Yeah, shout out.
We done already brought in over 60 people because they see the vision.
You tell 5 people,
So
you get
5 people are
$1.
easy.
This is $4.
The next level is
Okay.
$5.
Right here.
And then $6.
There's $5 is how many rewards plan. Goes 5 tell 5, now it's 25 people. You got people times $5.
Y'all, he
That's
dyslexic.
$625.
Y'all, he's smart as
Right
shit.
there, you're over $700 a month, okay? And if 125 people tell 5, what is that, 6 what?
25.
$6.25. You get $6.
I know, right?
Yeah. 700.
What?
750.
Okay. So that puts you over $4,000
Just on one way
per month, and that's just car bonus. That's a very powerful bonus, guys.
And it's
Very,
so
very powerful
easy,
bonus, okay?
especially if you're conscious.
So,
Okay, he left-handed
what we do
and he dyslexic. Look at that
is-
one. He using his right mind.
the car bonus, again, is something that a lot of you guys are going to start qualifying for here in the coming months. Again, because again, we're really keeping our kind of foot on the brake, and we still have some things that we're developing in the background for you guys that I think we're going to like. We are
Honest God, we love
upgrading
you
our
and the
website.
family.
Yes.
We are also upgrading our customer service as well, portal. And so any of you guys who may want to help us with customer service,
Oh, wow.
we're setting it up in such a way that that you'll be able to plug in.
Oh, my God.
And
Now
virtually
they are
remote.
employing people from home, family. Yo, this is what the template is for melanated excellence.
Espanol.
Fahim, yep, we see y'all in the background and always on the support teams. We love you, Fahim and
It's really
Mzazi.
overwhelming, guys.
It's serious. Ain't no hustle, ain't no scam, ain't nobody lying, and ain't gonna manifest nothing.
My question is, when we start doing our app and stuff, and my husband wanted to know this question. He watching from home, y'all. But so this question is, can we do, since we're working on finances and the way we spend our money, is it a way that we can get an app that helps with budgeting? A budgeting app.
Beautiful.
We can do anything we want to do.
He said we can do anything we want to do. And that's how we got the
Really,
thing.
truthfully, we can do anything we want.
That was just the truth.
You know, yeah.
In regards to the car program, right? Is there any way in the system that you can have about that car? Because people, like, you know, we earn a lot of income here, so they might try to get money to buy one, you know what I mean? So is there any way in the system that we can show you qualified, you know, you got the level?
So I think we've let a person make that decision on their own.
Yeah, I like that.
So up to you. Because the money's there in the back office every month. People are getting paid that. But I'm not going to force anybody to use the money. Use it how you see fit.
Exactly.
In regards to
You talking about a car bonus?
calling that guy, like they put in the bank, people love and say, listen, I qualified 4 months now. And then how did that transaction happen to where we can actually go to that particular car company and say, I want whatever I want because I make that kind of money.
Well, we simply make the phone call and
That's it.
and help you, you know, put you in touch with the right people.
Right.
You know, so you can, you know, go through the process. You still got to go through the
That's
process.
amazing.
You know, still processes you have to go through.
That brother right there, he's a business owner
Well, the point
of a
is
couple
that
of
we
boutiques in
Here's
Atlanta.
how car stuff work these days, guys. Especially when you gotta have a little inside connection. Okay, I should have had them come up here actually. They're right around the corner.
Yeah.
Call them.
Jackson, call, send them, tell them when I'm coming.
Tell them we got money. Tell them we can come. We got
Today's Saturday. This is their busy day, though.
Yeah,
Let's
this is
tune
busy
in.
day.
What's the topic? The topic is
But I
melanated
might have one. I
economics.
might try to reach.
Building
Because
economically
he'll come get them.
I might try.
and sincerely,
might try to reach B.
with integrity.
He'll come up here.
They talking about bringing up the car
Okay. Question.
connection.
Founders Club. Let's talk about that. Okay. What I'm doing with the Founders Club is I'm not going to close it. So anybody who comes on board
Woo-wee!
and brings in their 10 can make it to that club. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And the founders get a percentage of the company.
We are striving to try to get you guys cards to see in your hands today. If nothing else, I'm certain that we'll get pictures of you, you know, presented with a card or whatever, and we may have to send it to you. I'm not sure how far they got. I know they got
Peace be
some
with
of
you
them
too,
done.
God.
Oh, right.
Woo-wee! Okay, we covered.
Okay. So you guys get your founders
We
card
can
today.
count. We getting our
And
founders
we
cards.
get 10,
We getting our
and
founders
people you bring
cards.
in, felt like there's such a good goal for people to reach for.
Yes.
That they can enter this elite club with us. You know, just keep it going. Okay. Question.
Yeah, Mr. Mason, I want to piggyback on what you asked about the car boat.
Hey, Mike, excuse me. Can you give me a bar stool? Okay.
I just want to piggyback on what Mr. Owen was saying about the car bonus. Not so much just letting a person know that they qualify, but I live, eat, breathe, and sleep marketing. That's all I do. Having that on a person's website or having their back office actually say car bonus qualified gives them a validation so that when they go and approach other individuals.
Oh, I see what he wants.
You're right. I might want to use my car bonus to pay my mortgage.
But you still wanted to
the
show.
fact that it's there and it says, you know,
Like founder says yes.
Yeah, your founder, yes, car bonus, yes.
Okay.
That's actually going to be something powerful to show somebody because a lot of times you see somebody driving around in this pink Mary Kay car, you don't know how they got it. You know they qualified. Well, just the idea that we qualify for something like that and being able to show that, it just gives us a leg.
Hey, what dollar amount do you think should be the threshold for that qualification to show up?
It's 7.
That's a good.
Average, you can buy a Ford Fusion, it's gonna cost you $500 a month. You know, so
We want quality though.
I would say 700.
Yeah, I would say
700.
7. Everybody agree with 7? What y'all think?
y'all 7. It just depends on what kind of car you want, because I ain't joined this business to drive no average car.
I would say 7. You ain't gonna push the Range Rover with 500.
Maybe we create categories.
There you go. There you go.
1,500.
But you can use the money wherever you want.
That's my sponsor, y'all. That's my sponsor.
All right, y'all smarter than I thought.
Yeah, but every great business is levels to this, so we're gonna do levels. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good
So
idea.
levels then.
Okay.
Average car payment is like 300.
No, that's average. This is a dream car.
700. I like 700.
Oh, he right, 300.
2,000.
We talking about fusions.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we're not
And you
talking
know
about
what?
fusions.
If you have every level in the back office side, like everything's like car bonus, gas bonus. So each level can be a car in that category, or like a Ferrari. Each level, you see what I'm
A
saying?
Maserati, a Bentley, a tractor.
Okay. I have a question right here, sir.
Yes, sir. I have quite a few individuals who are interested in a custom car owners. Is there someone we can work with to bring it up?
Yeah, on our new website, we have a link that we're putting up that they will be able to click on and submit their information through the link, you know, and we're going to go into more detail, but let's talk about custom cars for a moment. Okay,
Okay, custom cards.
For those of you that don't know, the custom car program is going to be really big for us as well. That's
So
going to be
is.
huge. That's going to be huge, okay? 'Cause what happens is people have an opportunity to brand their business on a high-end product like this car. So very appealing to a lot of businesses. So the system works whereas there's a wholesale cost that they will purchase the card from based on the number of cars that they purchase. The more cars they purchase, the better price they get.
Take your time.
So, they place the order for the card. They will pay for that card up front, along with a $200 design fee.
Okay.
Let's talk about the design fee. It's really not a design fee as much as it is a setup fee.
Right.
Because no matter if you send me the artwork already laid out exactly how you want it, when we send the card to be manufactured, they have to set it up for the press to make it. And that's where that fee comes in, okay? And then, like on Ztegrity.com.
Okay, what y'all missed was he said it takes about 2 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks.
On Ztegrity.com, we list the card for purchase. Now, the person who ordered the card from us, let's say they paid $20 a card, okay? They now have the ability to list that card on Ztegrity website
$100.
and set the price design, okay?
Okay.
That's the retail price. So let's say they set the price at $100. Someone they send to the website orders that card. that $100 is theirs.
It's their money.
It's their money. Now think about it. This is powerful stuff here. Okay. So they can sell the car for $20 and also, get their investment back.
50% on each commission.
Profit.
So it's way better.
But it's their marketing and their selling and what have you. They still have to pay for the the type of card and the shipping and any upgrades that the person may want. They still have to pay for that or what have you. The customer, and then that money is basically split pretty much the same way it is right now. But the design, because they purchased the card, we're issuing their card. They get 100% of that design income. And I don't know if a lot of people may not know that, but that's a very powerful tool for them to have. And so we'll ship the card directly to their customers for them and provide customer support for them and everything. Now, one over here.
So basically, you don't do a
when you click on the card, and it's not there now, but it will be, it'll take to a page where their card is, where they can do a description of their card and explain whatever. That way they don't have to send their customers necessarily to the whole website. They can send them directly to that page.
Well, we are straightened up, and we say that you can get it with us because I'm standing here holding it live so you can see it.
So for your customers, that's going to really be a, we got a lot of people interested in that. And again, we haven't really pushed on it a whole lot, but I'm telling you, that's going to be a very big part of who we are as a company.
You can go to zblackcard.com/Alim's website is F5FMW.
Question here.
You guys are doing a lot better job with it, but there's so many different Facebook Live pages. And it seems like when information leaks out, it leaks out, but then, like, for instance, I'll start getting calls from people on my team about information that you all hadn't even leaked out yet. Can we do a better job of protocol and making sure that information is disseminated from the company first instead of all these different Facebook pages where somebody might have had a conversation with you and they put it out there? Because that brings problems on us because we don't have the questions. So I'm end up calling Fiona and saying, hey, what's going on? Because we're getting all this information. And I know people are excited, but it brings pressure, on other leaders. So that's the first question. And then what can we do to make sure that, a lot of these questions that come up in the Z will take pressure off of you all. So, it's like, how can we get the money for it, for recruiting people, but we're not doing a good job of making sure that they're properly introduced. And that's sort of like you're doing things for the wrong reason. And so, those are my two questions.
That is a
big
big problem.
Because we have classes. It's called the Z class.
I love network marketing for the fact that it allows me to meet quality people like you. I hate network marketing because it allows me to meet unqualified people. With
an opinion.
And so I'm a...
Or, you need to simply say you are the IBO company. We're okay. And when we can respect that partnership with each other, we're going to grow.
Yeah. That has to be on compliance.
My concern is that information that comes from you all.
Our energy is so high and it's knocking the connection out.
They might have given them access.
You want marketing?
But next thing you know, then my phone is
okay. You want your phone to blow up?
Facebook groups, but they're getting partial information, like the letter that came out.
Right.
My phone started blowing up about it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about and everything. And so I just think that there should be a protocol that gives you, Fiona, and them the opportunity to send it out to the whole group and everything instead of
To the Founders Club first, and then we're able to transmit it out.
There's actually a way you could put a stopgap on it because you're absolutely right with what you're saying. But on the other hand, what you're saying, there's a lot of information on it. But then again, just being in the whole
marketing
area, that's something that we can't help with social media.
And you
Okay?
want that.
Yes, we can.
Well, no, as I was saying, social media says stuff.
Just a moment.
Morgan Freeman was supposed to be dead 5 times ago.
What I'm saying is that I'm saying information from corporate.
So corporate information, if I see some information on somebody's page, the first thing that I should do to verify that information is go to the Ztegrity page. So that way, if somebody in my group is calling me, asking me questions, I can verify it through that.
That's why it needs to that's why it just needs to be that one.
Too many.
Can I ask a question?
I do.
How do y'all feel about the Ztegrity marketing?
They're working.
Okay, like I feel as though that's where your information should come from. Using that, we started this business. So Larry Christian is the one who sends that out, and now we have a system to where it goes from us to Fiona to Troy. Once Troy says okay, we send it out. So
It's working.
it's the mass email. It's 9,275 some emails on there. So if your email is not, then like I was talking to somebody yesterday with Fiona on the phone, and he said I haven't been getting any emails. And I said, what's your email address? Email. And I said, well, I got you in this some iCloud. I was like, that's why you're not getting emails. So make sure your email is right in the back. Because that's what we're getting the information from to send it out to you. So if you're not getting the emails, that's why you're not getting them.
Would y'all prefer to get an email or a text message?
I like both.
I like both too, Elder.
People do read their text, but if you can set up that text, and I know a system is
When this text is gonna come right then, we can do that.
Both? Think both?
Both.
Yeah, one will be official and one will be for fast response.
Yeah.
Statistically, a person looks at 1 out of every 10 emails, but they look at
Every text.
9 out of every 10.
Yeah.
Here's a big question here. How often do you guys want to hear from corporate?
All the time.
Whenever something,
We build it. We build
No,
it.
let's come up with a time, because what I try to do is not
at least
send messages out unless something important.
At least weekly.
However, I'm starting to more believe that my belief was that I would only send information out when it was important. However, I do believe now, as we move forward, that maybe we need to look at that, at least do 1 day a week.
Once a week. Right.
That you can look forward to getting as much information as possible at that one time frame, and you can depend on it, that it's there.
Okay.
Now, what day of the week do y'all want?
Wednesday.
What works for y'all?
Home, and we can know what we're doing for the following week. You know what I'm saying? It sets the precedent. Everybody, y'all home from church. We done already gave God what's his. We home Sunday night. So we be prepared for the week.
That means you want somebody to work on Sunday night because they got to send
not
it Sunday
technically
night.
because they can schedule it. No, I don't.
We can post it.
Yeah, it could be automated.
We can put it in an email, a text message, and post it in the back office.
Yeah.
And they can have an option which is best for them.
What works for you? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How do you guys feel about FYIs and did you knows?
Yeah, that's perfect.
So doing FYIs and did you knows every week, because a lot of people like, where can I find my account number, routing number? How do I find my promo code? How to those questions we get all the time in the email. So we do FYIs and did you knows. I mean, we're working on training videos. That's good. Like we're working on stuff we want you guys to know. But it's good to hear from the group like how you guys feel about this stuff. So when going forward, Troy can hear that you guys like this stuff, we can implement it.
You can put frequently asked question link on the website.
We already
Well, that's one of the things we want to cover here today before we leave. We want to make sure that we have a very robust FAQ. So we're going to take notes here today so that we can make sure that the things that need to be addressed are addressed on the website in a format that people can get the information.
So I was thinking of, right before that weekly or bi-weekly update from the company comes out, like on a Sunday, I'm thinking that if possible, the people who are in attendance right now should be able to have a call or a forum with Fiona, maybe a forum once a week, maybe once a month, whatever schedule you decide, so that we can be educated on what's happening as the leaders. So that way, the dissemination is.
So basically,
wait, before, can we please cut off the Facebook Live though? This is a private now. We're in the locker room. We're in the locker room now. Please cut them off. We're in the locker room now.
Oh, we need to cut it off. All right, I love y'all. We'll talk with y'all later. Get
that
you.
none of it should have been shit. I didn't even.
Look, let me hear it before she get the fussing at us in front of you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. I got 35 people on.
Okay, so we love y'all. And I'm going to hit on the sign up at 1kiday.com. And you got the promo code in the description.
It's transparent, but it's not for everybody.